people. Good morning. Hello, beautiful people. I am here today. It's Saturday morning and we're just starting to start the day. And I thought I would jump on because I'm in my yard and I noticed some beautiful things happening with some of my plants. And I thought it would be really fun to share with you. So I don't have a ton of plants. You can hear Remy, but I do have some beautiful trees and they're fruit trees. And so I really wanted to come on and show you what they look like. They have a ton of flowers. The thing is that sometimes I get a ton of flowers and then before they all like really connect, they blow off. So I don't get as many pieces of fruit as I do have flowers. But let's start here. I want to show you the big gigantic grapefruit. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. And oh hey, hi Judy, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Just wanting to share some of my fruit trees and what things look like. Because I got really excited. So this is our grapefruit tree. It's not a pink grapefruit, it's regular grapefruit. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Check out all the flowers on it. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God, and I wish you guys could smell it. The bees are having a great time. And oh my gosh, and then what happens is it goes from this kind of flower and then it opens up into this kind of flower. And then inside there, you can kind of see a little tiny, hey, plant-powered peddler, a little tiny grapefruit that is forming. Let me see if I can find another one. It's kind of underneath this piece that's sticking out, this piece right here. It's like inside there, you can see. It's hard to see, but check it out. Look, look, look. Oh my gosh, right? Isn't that amazing? I mean, this has not always been a healthy tree for us, and so this is exciting. Oh, there's one. See the green? That's going to grow to be a gigantic, if it lasts, grapefruit, and I am super excited. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I really wanted to share that. Has anybody here grown grapefruit? Have you guys tried it? It's so good. I actually wanted this to be a pink grapefruit tree, but I didn't know any better when I chose it. So, or maybe I think with this one, I think I got it at Costco, so maybe it was just what they had and I was just excited to get one. But I think some of the other ones I actually didn't realize. So it's a good one. It's promoting. And then here, bloop, let me back up. This is the mulberry tree. If you've ever seen me do mulberry smoothies, you can find on my channel different mulberry raw desserts, tarts, lots of different things that we use mulberries for. This tree is crazy. It goes really, really crazy. These, if I can zoom in, these are mulberries. See these little berries? And they're green right now because it just started. The whole tree was without any leaves, and now that spring has sprung, I mean, my gosh, it doesn't take but a few days. And what's going to happen are these little berries are going to get a little bit larger, and then they're going to start to turn pink and then purple, and then they stain and make a big mess, but oh my goodness, are they delicious. What is this thing? Get this guy out of here. And so we will share about that. We did last year. We shared how to get them all down because how could we reach up there? So anyways, I wanted to show that. This is just so cool. And when we bought this tree, I just want to show you look at the trunk. It was literally, I'm not kidding you. It was like this kind of thickness. Maybe has grown and grown and grown. And we put it there because we heard that if you put it against the wall here in Arizona, it will help reflect away the heat going forward onto these plants. Hey, good morning, Todd. And then here's another one. This is our fruit tree, a lime. It's not a regular lime. It's called a kaffir lime. And it's used a lot in Asian cuisine. And you can actually, and I have some recipes. Maybe I should do that soon. What do you guys think. You can use the leaves and you cook them, you boil them, and the leaves are full of flavor, but I do like the limes. They're bumpy and they're weird. And these are the flowers. And look, there's one, same kind of thing, right? The little green inside there is gonna be the lime. But the skin, if you look it up, it's very, very, very bumpy. Like, almost like a brain. Like a brain. Oh, look at how cute these are. So the trees look really good. You just have to make sure that they hold on to their, to the flowers. And some of them will fall off, and that's okay. Look at that. Look at that. And the last tree in this area is this one, and this is a lemon tree that my daughter actually bought me for Mother's Day. Oh my gosh, probably when we first moved to Arizona, like 13 years ago, 14 years ago, and it was in a pot and for years, and it just never did well, and it was like dead, and everyone kept telling me, you should just replace it. And I saw a little piece of life in it, and I couldn't get rid of it. And I just kept loving it, even if it only gave me one lemon or maybe none. And now look at it. Yay, look at all the flowers. So first these get pink. These get pink, and it's not a mylar lemon tree. I'm not sure. The skin is a little thicker, so I'm not sure the name of this particular one. But then look at these flowers. They're they're pretty. I don't know if you guys get into this the way I do, but I really love it. Really, really love it. And so that's that area. Let me turn the camera around. Hey, here I am again. And I want to, oh, wait. There's Remy. Remy, hi Remy. Hi, sweet boy. Remy says good morning. Yeah. And there's Todd. Hey, Todd. Good morning, sweetheart. You're having your coffee? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm probably making everyone dizzy. And so anyway, let me show you a few other things. Well, we do have some aloe vera. This one, I don't know. I'll just show you to show you. There's the aloe vera. It's not looking its best, but it's there. It's a small one. And then I have some other aloe vera. Now these little aloe veras, I actually found them on the side of the road, and there was a sign that said free aloe vera. So I got some, and then I gave some away to my girlfriend. Here is another one we planted, and look at this. This is kind of a sad story. Do you see this little tiny thing? It was taller than that wall. And this is a banana tree. And I thought it was dead, so I started cutting it down. And actually, when I first started cutting it, it was green and living in there. And so I decided to leave it alone and let's see what happens. And so far, I think that it might come back. So it's not the greatest looking, but this thing is, what kind of rose tree is this one? We don't know, but this is a rose tree that my girlfriend gave us from her yard. And it seems happy because it didn't have any green on it when we first transplanted it. So if we get flowers, I'll definitely share. Oh my gosh, we have a flower. Well, it's a bud. Look. Ah! I'm super excited. At first, we really just wanted to put things in here. Oh my God, there's a few of them. There are buds here, honey. First, we just wanted to put edible food in here, but we realized you need flowers. Flowers bring in the bees and the pollinators, and well, who doesn't like a flower or a rose? Maybe there are some people that don't, but I like them. So I went ahead and agreed to take this. And now, let's go see. Oh, here you are. You want to say hi? Whoops.
Good morning.
You want to see the flowers? Yeah. Okay, so there's one right here. Yep, here. I'll try to see. And then there's another one over here. Look. Yeah. Isn't that fun? I mean, they're little, so it's just the bud.
It's doing well.
It's happy. It's happy. So then we have an orange tree. Oh my gosh, has that been a horrific story? Do you want to share about the orange tree?
Go for it.
I'll share about the orange tree. Okay, so this is the orange tree, and I am so happy. It looks so good. And yes, there's a bunch of oranges. I'm still eating the oranges. Let me show you underneath here. Citrus grows really well in Arizona. That's why a lot of our trees are citrus trees. Although I understand someone told us that the mulberry isn't legal to grow here, but I bought it out here, so I don't know if that's really true. But look, again, with all the flowers and the smell. Oh my God, the smell. I wish I could bottle it and sell it or give it away as gifts. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful and amazing. So this is an Arizona orange tree. The oranges are slightly smaller, as you see, than a navel orange. And they're supposed to have, it's supposed to be juicier. Good juicing orange, although I eat them. And when we first bought this tree, it wasn't this one, because this one actually, the original one just did miserably. It just never did well here. And because it's by this wall, when it gets to be 120 degrees out here, which yes, Fahrenheit, that happens, the heat radiates off the walls and it's just not a good thing. Oh, I just love these. So anyways, we ended up having this tree. It was under a warranty because we bought it from it was our first lesson, and we bought it from a gardening place, and we paid like a stupid price for a tree. And the whole time I kept saying, we made a mistake. We should have never done that. But anyways, thank goodness we did have a warranty, and they exchanged it, and they put this one in, and it took a few years, and then it finally gave us like 3 oranges. It was great. Hi, Jill. Good morning. Jill Caperton has said good morning to you. Let me see. Well, he's waving. And so good to have you here. I was just coming on and sharing Saturday morning and showing a little bit about the trees that we have here. We just finished looking at a bunch of them. So please watch the replay if you want to catch them. But anyways, after we finally, here, I'll show it again, finally got this orange tree up and you know, had it here, and oh gosh, every few years we would, not every few years, every few months in a year, so like 4 times a year, we do this certain special fertilizer for it. That's a organic, non-GMO, like really natural fertilizer. I wish I had some compost of my own. That's something in the future I would love to do. But I was even painting before it domed down. This trunk was really exposed, and I was painting it. You know how you ever see like white? Well, we had a brown paint. You can't even see it because it's so protected now. But if I can get in here, let's see. Do you see how that's like split open? That the heat did. It's almost like a sunburn. And it's so crazy. So, but now that it's like shielding and protecting it, I don't have to paint it. And there we go. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with that, how that's looking. Then we have some of these, and these are supposed to be dormant. I hope they're not dead. They're pieces of grape, right? Oh, these are the fig, so I don't know if that's going to work. Friend gave us these. A lot of my stuff I have, friends have been giving me. And then when the first banana tree that I showed you started to not look so good, and I thought it was for sure dead, my girlfriend that gave it to me said, I have got to get rid of another banana tree. Can you come and get it? So we're like, really? You already gave us one, and like we killed it. She said, no, it would be doing me a favor. So we went there, and Todd had to dig it up. And here it is. And it is not looking that good, but they said it doesn't look good, and then it looks better. So I'm hoping that this one will survive, but here it is. And she said it takes a few years. Look, it doesn't look too happy, does it? But that's a banana tree. I mean, but you know, when I pull this back, because I thought, is this dead? It's not. It's very much alive, smooth, and a beautiful color. And so that's why I think inside it's still living, even though the outside looks bad. And they said that it takes a couple of years, and we're just continuing to love on it, and maybe we'll be able to show it another time. Hi, Lisa. It looks very sad, I know, but I still love on it, and I haven't given up on it. Just like the lemon tree, which we showed a little while ago, and it looked horrible and very dead, and now it is thriving, and I'm so happy. And just because you just showed up, I'm going to take a quick detour and go back and just show you the lemon tree that I'm talking about that was like looking horrible. And here it is. It's in its happiness. It's doing a little better. See? So I just don't give up on these guys. I just don't. I can't. I don't know. And that's the mulberry again, and some of the citrus. And yeah, so gosh, that's the grapefruit. Anyways, we talked already about that. Oh, I should show you this. I don't know what this is, but this is a really cool story. Whoops. So this tree, look at this tree. This is a flowering tree. I don't know what kind it is, but I didn't plant it here. Not at all. So we have a wall, I'll show you, with a street on the other side of it. And this tree was growing there. And I think a seed somehow blew over and planted itself. And it looked like a weed. And Todd said, we should pull it. It's a weed. And I said, it doesn't look quite like a weed. Let's leave it and see what happens. Oh my gosh, it's a tree. And when it flowered, I mean, so it's been, when it flowered, it was these beautiful pink flowers, and it's been dormant, right, because of the time of year. But now it's starting to get all the leaves back, and it's looking good. So, oh my God, so nice that you can grow citrus and bananas there. Lisa says, yes, it really is. I didn't know we could grow bananas, but my girlfriend, I mean, she is really good at all of this stuff. So. Oh, Todd said the tree I just showed you is called a desert willow. And it was behind, they cut it down, I think, because of a storm. It was originally behind, so there's the citrus tree, and it was behind this wall where these are. They're lined. And it's so cool that was a real natural occurrence. That's how things are supposed to happen, right? So here's the next thing. My neighbor friend, and I may have shared this with you, you may have heard, around the holidays, he brought over a small amount of treats with his wife. They together. And it's like the holiday time and the cookie thing. That's a whole nother thing, right? But they said to me, we know you don't want this. This is, for the rest of the family, anybody that wants it. But he said, would you be interested in having a tomato tree, a bush? I'm like, oh, and he had this big tomato plant. And I'm like, yay! So for Christmas cookies, I got a tomato plant, and it looked not very well, right? Because I think they go into shock and they have to adjust. But look at it now. It is happy, happy, happy. Look, you guys, my first tomatoes. And I actually think this one is let me see. They're little. I think this one is probably ready. Maybe I'll pick it. Oh, this leaf is in the way. What do you think? You guys grow tomatoes? I mean, Lisa's on here. She is quite the gardener. You gotta talk to her. I don't have the space or the amount that she does. What's the best way to cut this, Lisa? She says, wow, I'll be starting my tomatoes from seed next week. And here, look I have, this one's green. There's some more back there. Oh, I wish it would. Let's see. No. Oh, there we go. What's the best way to do? Like with lemon, I twist it. With this one, do I just cut it? How do you remove it the correct way from the plant? Do you have any special tricks? And there's a few more flowers. These are, oh, look. Oh, hi, little baby. Welcome to the family. And so this right here is garlic chive. Oh, you just twist them off. That's what I was gonna do, and then I don't know why I got nervous about it. Garlic chive, some more aloe, some more garlic chive. This used to be so full that I cut it in half and I moved some over there. Here's another aloe. This is another I don't know if this is fig like Todd said, or if this is supposed to be grapes. I think this is fig, and it doesn't look good either. So here, honey, will you do me a favor? Will you hold the camera, and I'm gonna twist off this. We're gonna try a tomato together today. Will you just hold it like this? Say hi to everyone, or you can turn the camera around, and I want to show me doing this in case anyone wants to see. Ready? I'm just gonna do what Lisa said. Oh, it just fell right off. Look, you guys, look. Oh, it's so cute. I'm not sure how big these are supposed to get. Gosh, I love. It doesn't smell like tomato, but it just smells like the green leaf of tomato. So we'll wash it and taste it inside. And yeah, so let's continue on. These are some tomato starts that my other girlfriend gave us, and they were not looking good. I mean, I swear they were gonna die when we transplanted. They were so healthy, but now actually they're starting to stand up again, and so I have hope. And there's a little tomato on that one. Oops, wait a minute. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. There it is. Yay! And so we'll see what happens with these. Lisa said, I have aloe too, but I can only have it in the house. Oh, interesting. Usually when they're red like that, they're at their full size. Yes. So this will be fun, and we can try it before we go. And this is my prize, my big aloe. Look at that one. This is my big aloe. I actually took this from California. We lived in California before, and brought it out here. And then this thing has been with me for years, maybe 25 or longer years, maybe 30, maybe 25 years. And it's starting to, I talked about aloe and showed how to make aloe juice and stuff. There's a video, but then at this springtime, these come up, and the flowers, gosh, I forget. There's some that are white flowers, and there are some that are orange flowers, and we have both, but I think this is the orange one. It's more rare. So that's kind of cool. It is huge. I know Lisa said that's huge. It is huge, and it's happy here. So it's been in a pot. It's been on a truck. It's one time Todd moved it, and the pot cracked, and then we had it in like a million pieces. And one time my mom babysat it for us when we moved for a few months. But somehow I still have it, and I just love it. So what else do we have here? We have some, well, I'll show you my garden beds. Let me put the tomato down. They're really slow to grow, and I don't know why, but maybe this soil, I used a different soil this time. So here we go. Here is, These are doing really well, actually. This is garlic. Anyone want to guess? We did not plant spinach here this time. We planted it last time, but spinach is showing up still. And that's okay, because I love it. And that's some Swiss chard, I believe. And I think this is supposed to be broccoli, but it already flowered, and it didn't really give us anything. So I'm not sure about that one. Here, they're just little babies, though. I wish they would grow. Here's some kale. Yay! Hail to the kale. Hail to the kale. And so this is not an exciting bed. It usually does much better. So I'm not sure what to do with that. Here, these pots have they're supposed to be dormant grapes. Wouldn't that be fun? But I don't have high hopes. My girlfriend gave me those 4 pots with grapes. And then here's the other bed. Seems to be doing a little bit better. And I can't remember what everything is, but, well, I do know this is onion, and there's some more onion, and there's some more spinach. There's some lettuce, but I feel like it's getting burnt, so maybe I'll have to pick that up. There's radishes over here. Oh, here's some lettuce. Look isn't this pretty? I just want big heads. These are supposed to be small baby heads, but yeah, I just love it. So anyways, it's not, I just want to show that sometimes I have really great a great garden, and it's, you know, people are like, wow, I can never do that. But I just want to, it's not always that way, you know? It's what it is. And so if I get a good crop, hey, it's exciting and rewarding and fun. And if I don't, yeah, I'll try again, you know? And here's my blackberry bush. Oh, here, wait, there's the garden again. And then right here is the blackberry bush. This blackberry bush was amazing. It filled the corner right there. It went all the way up into the other side. And what was happening is we had to pull it, and I didn't want to kill it, so I transplanted it here, and it needs a little love. But it doesn't have any berries right now, I don't think. Let's check. It's so pointy. These little, let me see. Oh, come on. Well, can you see it? Very, very sharp. Oh yeah, there you go. The prickly, oh my gosh, will really stab you and hurt you. So that's how it protects itself. There are no berries on it right now, so we'll have to check in another time. But what happened was we could not keep it there because what was happening is the roots were growing underground and across the yard and up into my garden beds. And so we learned you have got to keep these in a pot. It doesn't like it in a pot because it was huge. It was huge like this tree. Maybe not as tall, but definitely up to where you see the roof. It was beautiful. But, you know, like I said, I don't give up on my plants. And here's some spider plant. Spider plant, I didn't plant this here. I had it in a pot. I brought this from out of state, from California also. I had the pot sitting here, and it just kind of grew over, planted itself, and there it is, spider. So I left it because, well, maybe it just wants to be there. So let me grab this little tomato. And let's see, Lisa says, I find that every year I have different things in the garden doing well. Okay, well, that's reassuring because, you know, I feel like I know some things and we've gardened a lot, but I still have so much to learn. Lisa says, I find that, oh, I read that. And then Todd says, our spinach comes back every year. It's amazing. Yes, it does. And I just want to show you what Todd does on a Saturday morning. Enjoying the life, honey. Yeah. I know he hardly ever gets to rest, and so it's kind of fun to catch him taking a break. Thank you for all the work you do. And then Lisa says, arugula is one plant that always does well, and it grows like a weed. And I think we planted arugula last year. And then look at, here's another thing my girlfriend just gave us, a piece that seems to be doing well. Anyone know what this is? I'm sure there's a lot of different varieties. I'll tell you. Anybody guess? Anybody guess? Anybody guess? Mint, 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 mint. This is mint. Hi, Anne. Good morning. Oh, it is great to see you. I've just been walking around my yard sharing what's going on here, and we picked this tomato, my first tomato from my tomato plant, and we're going to have to share it. That is called, what is this? Elephant foot or food. We always mess it up. But this stuff is a really nice thing, and Lisa says it will probably come back on its own, the arugula. Okay, here's some kind of cactus another girlfriend gave me years ago when we moved here, and I didn't know what to do with it. So she said, well, let's just put it over here so that if it grows, it'll grow from behind the rock. There's our pool, and you could see it, but it never really took off. Here's another one of those. I found aloe vera. Some more of this elephant plant. And then over here, we planted this. I can't remember what this is. Do you know? Is it a flower? We can't remember, but what? No, not a calla lily. We do have a calla lily. I'm going to have to ask her, what is this again? But it's something, and so we planted it. Anyways. Yeah, so the sky, look at the sky, is beautiful and clear and blue. Up the plane. And yeah, so we just like to share with you and just kind of get a chance to connect and talk. And, you know, it's fun. It's fun. So anything else, you guys? Anybody have anything going on today, Saturday, or any questions you might have for me? Or Todd, or Remy. Remy. Remy's in the house. Here, let me see it. Remy, come here. Remy. Remy, hi, Rem. Remy, honey. He's like, oh, now you look. I just turned the camera off. He's happy, so we're happy too. Anne says, I love it. We are still having some snow in Michigan. Oh my gosh. But can't wait to be planting. Yeah, it's so weird, right? When you're in a place, to think about how different it is for somebody else in another place. It's hard sometimes, you know, like when you're in earthquake, like we had earthquake, you know, when we lived in California. And then other people are like, oh, I've never been in an earthquake, or, you know, tornadoes and that kind of stuff that's been happening. And then, you know, we're over here and we're not dealing with that. But in the summer, sometimes people are like, I don't understand what 115, 118 degrees feels like.
Hot.
Hot here.
Feels hot.
It feels hot. But, you know.
Oh, look, I have morning hair.
Yeah, it's just like a mirror. Everybody's saying hi. But, you know, it's interesting. So thank you for sharing that. And snow is so beautiful. We like to visit snow sometimes. Todd doesn't like shoveling. Why is that?
I lived in Boston for 12 years, so I've come to appreciate that. I love snow, but I love to go visit it instead of it visiting me.
Right? And so we've gone skiing before. And well, you didn't come with me when I visited Japan with the daughter. It was winter, and they had an earthquake there. Oh my gosh, that was kind of crazy. Lisa says, I can relate to not liking to shovel. Yeah. And your driveway was like super long. Tell a little bit about your property and like how it was with the snow and what you had to shovel, because you had a pretty big piece of property.
Yeah, we had a few acres of property in Milford, Massachusetts, which is southwest of Boston proper.
And you're not from Boston originally, no, California.
And, the driveway was probably like 100 feet long, so shoveling was nightmarish at best.
You shoveled for a while.
I shoveled for a while, and then I realized I don't like being sore for days on end. So I found a guy to come plow it for me.
Oh my gosh.
Which was a much better idea.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you won't have the snow too long so that you can get planting. That's always fun. I'll share what we're going to do today. We might head over to the farmer's market. And from there, we have a girlfriend that works at a, it's like do you consider it assisted senior living kind of thing? Yeah. And she works there, and she invites us every year, or has over last year she did. Mm-hmm. They have an event, and it's really fun, and so we're going to go. And what they do there is they have a car show. They have all these old cars, and they have music, and so maybe, I don't know if anyone's interested.
Well, they're old cars to us. They're probably new cars to the people who live in this community.
Well, no, they're like classic cars.
Well, for us they are, yeah.
What? You're confusing me. But anyhow, what I was going to say is, if it seems like it's cool or something, we can hop on again later and share about that. So, yeah. So before I hang up, I kind of want to go in the house and taste this with you guys. What do you think? Should we go taste the tomato?
Yeah, let's try a tomato.
Okay.
First one.
Oh, and Anne says, and you'll be packing some food for sure. Boy, do you know me. Yes, because they're giving free food away, but it's not my food. Last year they had hot dogs, chips,
burgers.
Did they? I didn't even know. And I think they gave away water bottles. And I brought my food last year too. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what I brought. I know for sure I had an apple because I remember walking around eating the apple. And maybe I'll bring another apple. Depends on what I have in the house here. Oh, I have cut up papaya. I'm going to do a papaya salad maybe. Anyways, yes, Anne, I'm going to be packing my own food. And so just to show, yeah, you can go anywhere and be successful. Last night, you want to share about last night?
Yeah, last night we went to downtown Mesa, to the art district and the museum district, and they had a big outdoor. They called it the what was it? Arts, Light, and Technology. It was all outdoors.
Everything was lit up.
All kinds of stuff. It was
Like,
super cool.
yeah, and a lot of hands-on stuff too,
Yep.
right?
They had some
And
live music and
they had live music, yes, and food trucks.
food trucks.
And we were there with some friends, and they ordered from the food trucks. And what did you do?
Ate your caprese.
No, but I mean,
tomatoes
did
and-
you eat or what?
No, I didn't. I did not.
And I did what?
You
I
packed
brought
a salad.
food. I brought food. Yeah, I brought salad, and I brought some tomatoes sliced up. Hi from Virginia. Amore 2581. So good to have you here. And so anyways, yeah, I just keep bringing my food wherever I go. And I had plenty. The salad was amazing. And I have extra of it, so I can bring that today too. So let's go into the house. Let's try this little first ever tomato. Do you want to take a little picture of it? I feel like we should with your camera
We can
before
do
we
that.
before we cut it up.
Take a little tiny picture. Of it.
Virginia, how's the weather there? Is it snowing? We were talking about that because here it's, you know, it's been in the 70s and beautiful. And actually, one of our daughters and family is in Virginia right now. They're just on a road trip and driving. And I heard yesterday they were walking around Washington, D.C., and they're in Virginia. Like, I guess the border is close enough. And so that's fun that you're here from Virginia. Gosh, what a pretty place. Definitely. Come on, Rem. Remy, our doggie's going to come in sunny and warm. No snow. Oh, in Virginia. Yay. That's wonderful, isn't it? Sunny and warm. Good. Because we have Ann here from Michigan, and she said that they still have snow. So let me go over here and get a cutting board, and we will do a little impromptu and try that. You want to try the tomato with me?
I do.
Okay. Let's see. Near Virginia Beach area. Oh, anything with the word beach in it is exciting to me. So I am just rinsing this off. We haven't been together. Have we been to Virginia?
I don't know that you and I together have been to Virginia.
We did do some traveling when he lived in Boston, but we went to and we also been to New Hampshire.
Yeah, so that was all northeast.
Yeah. Remember when we went to Mystic Pizza?
Yeah.
That was, I wasn't eating meat, but I was eating cheese then, and you were eating everything. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to hold this.
I will do that.
Whoops. Wait. Oh, there we go. Can you hold this like this?
Yeah.
And you can't really turn it because then
gotcha.
okay, guys, here's the tomato. I'm just going to take this little, well, I thought I could take it off. Oh, yeah, there, I can. Gosh, let's slice it. How should we slice it? We'll slice it this way.
You can just slice it.
Oh, it's so, look. Oh, I love looking at the design inside. This one doesn't really have any crazy design, but let's just continue. Maybe we'll. Oh, it's so cute. Our first little tomato. Look, it's giving us slices. Like sometimes we get one berry and we could divide it amongst whoever's here in the house. Look at that, you guys. Wow. Okay, so go ahead. I'm gonna, nothing better than homegrown tomatoes, Lisa says. So I'm gonna turn this around and we are gonna, would you like to, you said yes?
Of course.
Okay, so take a slice. I'm gonna
Okay.
take this one. Let's show which one you're gonna get.
I'm taking the one right next to it.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Oh, wait, smell it. I mean, that is a really strong
Wow,
tomato.
smells like a tomato.
Really strong. The best tomatoes we ever had
Where?
in Italy and Rome. I don't even know if it was Rome, but it was definitely
It was
in
in Rome,
Italy.
but it was definitely-
They were like fruit. They were so sweet
They
and
were eating
good
them like
and
apples.
apples. Yeah. Here we go. Ready? Wow, Lisa, you're right.
It's a good tomato.
Nothing better than homegrown. Oh, yeah.
That's a good tomato. We're gonna need more of those.
We're gonna need a lot more of those.
We're gonna need a bigger tree.
Maybe this will inspire you to try to grow tomatoes. You can grow them indoors. If you don't have a big place, you can definitely grow them, I would say in a small pot, on a counter, pretty much anywhere, wouldn't you say? You don't need, a lot of land is what I mean. I mean, unless you want to grow a bunch of them. So Jill says, looks yummy. Yes, I wish we could offer you one because we've got more slices. Here you go. This is for Jill. Oh, there goes another one Todd's enjoying. And so anyways, it was really fun to check in with you guys. If we end up going to the farmer's market or if the car show looks good later, we will definitely see if we can log on if we get service and share that too. Anne says, the fruit of your labor, so cute. Thank you. It's 33 degrees actual. Feels like temp is in 16 degrees.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Ooh. Such knife skills to cut so many slices. You know the importance of it? Having a good knife.
And a sharp one.
And this one isn't super sharp, but having a good knife is really important. This is a Japanese knife. I really like the Japanese knives because the handles are smaller and they fit my hands better. And we have some German knives that Todd had when we got back together. And those are for bigger, like your man hands.
Man knives.
Well, I don't know. They're anybody's knife, but it's for a bigger hand. And I think that's really important that people don't understand when looking for a knife that you're going to use every day. It's worth the investment, I think, because they are not cheap. But if you have one knife, right? Sometimes you see those butcher blocks, which we have, filled with knives. You don't need that. You could just get one good knife.
Sure.
Make sure it fits your hand. Practice cutting with it and keep it sharp. Anne says, I need to sharpen mine. Yeah, do that. Do that and let us know if you're able to make some nice slices with your tomatoes, maybe, or whatever you're gonna slice. So anyways, you guys, this has been fun. I'm so glad that you tuned in. Thanks for talking with us. Don't forget, really, eat your greens. Don't forget, and give plants a chance. We hope to check in with you later. Have a wonderful Saturday. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye now.
Bye for now. Bye, Lisa.